Welcome back to Table Talks. Muse here again. We're going to do another Smite tier list review. We did one a little while ago for beginning and mediocre players, people starting out the game, trying to play a little bit of Conquest, maybe some ranked Conquest. And we talked about a tier list. And what we want to do now is a basic list. And we're just going to S, A, B, C, D. Let's go ahead and get this and turn it into S+. It's really the only one I'm going to change. There's other things you could put in there. Let's go ahead and do that. Sort alphabetically. I'm going to move this up here real quick. Okay, so we're going to put an S+. There should be an A+, should be a B+, etc. But we're going to make this a simple list. I'm going to tier list all gods in all given positions, because you might be playing Joust, you might be playing Arena, you might be playing a little bit of duos, and it's hard to understand what every god is good at in every position for every type of game mode. But we can do a generalized list of what you should be looking to pick and play under any real circumstance. Not too hard. We're going to grab Achilles. We're going to move him over here to average. So this will be average. This will be below average. This will be can't understand why I'm not getting buffs. And this will be don't play me. And S will be substantially important pick. And S+ will be I'm not sure why I didn't pick this immediately, didn't learn how to play this, or if you're playing ranked, why did they not ban this character, immediately pick this character if no one else did and the position isn't filled. Even if the position is filled, it might be beneficial to just take this away from somebody. So we drop Achilles into average right off the bat. Achilles is a very good character. He's very average. I like him a lot. We're going to grab Agni. We're going to drag Agni down here to C. Come over here, get the B guy, Amazon Cobb. Guess what? Don't play that. Don't play Opwash. Don't play Anhir. Amaterasu, A. Anubis, C class. Ao Kuang, do not play that. Aphrodite, A tier. Apollo, B tier. Arachne, S tier. Ares, S tier. B tier for Artemis. Artio, gonna come in here, drop her in the C's. Grab Athena, drop her in the C's. Grab Alex, drop her in the Do Not Plays, even though you will see her a little bit. Baba Yaga can drop her up here in the S class. Bacchus, gonna drop him down in the D class. Just drag him on down here. Baxora, this is gonna strike you as odd. Let's go ahead and put him in S+. This is probably a god you should be prioritizing. Put Baron over here in average. Bastet's a little below average. Balana's actually, she's pretty average, but we're going to put her in below average. Don't play that. Again, this is just an overall guide for people playing in every position from easy to medium styles of play, just starting out the game. Kabrakan is so circumstantial that you do not play him. Kamazats is kind of B class. He's really strong. If you watch my other guide, you know I like this character. But yeah, it takes a little bit of time to learn how to play him. Crononis, he looks cool, C class. Cerberus, looks cool, C class. Chalk, C class. Chang'e, do not play this god when you're starting this game. Chernobog, A class. Chiron, B class. Kronos, do not play this god when you're starting the game. Cthulhu, S+. Colin gets to actually stay in the B class. Go ahead and leave Cupid over here in the A class. G is a strong A. S class. Discordia. Erling Shin, D class. Fafnir, B class. Fenrir, D class. Freya, D class. Ganesha, C class. Geb. You know what, honestly? B class in the overall tiering, because I don't know what mode you're playing, and I don't know what your experience is with this game. This god is actually really damn good. Guan Yu. We're going to grab Guan Yu. I'm going to drop him down here in the Do Not Play Me. Why are you playing? Look, there is literally any other god in any other position, even in a position that can only be filled by Guan Yu, would still be a better god, because Guan Yu is trash. This is the epitome of how bad this game can be, and if they deleted this god today, no one would notice tomorrow. This is a terrible god. Do not play this god. If you play him despite me and I see you doing it, I will be so mad at you. There aren't words. Table talk, offended. That's what will happen. Hachiman, C class, really good god though. This you can play to offend me, and I will not be mad, because if you get really good with him, he does really good in a couple of game modes. I really like him in like He's really good in duels. He's good in duo sets, like when you're playing some of the weird game modes that they set up. Hades, really easy to play, be a god. However, he's B tier, below average, because he's a one-trick pony. Hebwa, this is a great magical jungle. Don't learn to play him. He's hard to play. Hell is exactly what her name says. Himdall, A class. Hera, C class. Hercules, C class. Horus, D class. He requires so much communication, I don't even have words for it. Huyi, A class. Hanbox, A class. Isis, don't play her. Izonami, don't play her. Yenos, kind of C class. Jingwei is extremely powerful. In fact, you know what? S tier. Learn how, S plus even. Learn how to play this god. Learn how to play her, and you will be happy about it. She can get 2 items and crit stack to 90%. That's all I'm going to say. Even if you don't know what that means, you will. This is an extremely powerful god. Jormungandr, B class. He's below average. He's difficult to play. He's super fucking fun. He's really, really strong. Let's move this down here. Let's move this up here. Let's grab Kali. Do not play that god. Khepri is a C class. He's difficult to play, but he should be learned. This is a great support. This is a really good god to learn right now. King Arthur, he got nerfed, but he's really good. Kukulkan, B class overall. I actually cannot stand this god right now, but he's one of the easiest mages to learn how to play. So if you're just trying to learn how to play mage, trying to learn how to play mid, trying to learn how to clear a lane, trying to just support your friends without being good at the game, this god is actually pretty damn good at that. Kumbhakarna, unless you're comfortable with the game, you shouldn't be playing him. Kuzenbo, A class. Loki, don't play this god, he's very tricky. Medusa actually makes the A list if you're just looking for an ADC that doesn't like totally suck at every single thing in the game. She's okay. If you're playing Conquest, please don't play this god. Mercury, do not play this god unless you know how to play the game. Merlin, S class, you should be learning this god. Milan, S class, you should be learning this god. Neith, S plus, I don't know why you don't know how to play this god. Nemesis, C class. Niza gets to be in the C class until I grab her and drag her ass down here in the don't play. Let me go. Nox, super, super great mage. I know this is weird because this is a D class, and I have a lot of terrible things to say about a lot of gods down here, but this god is actually super strong. Nox is amazing. But if you're new to the game, don't play this god. She is a CC god. She requires teammates and friends, and unless you can at least identify when someone's going to dive, she is not worth learning how to play. Nuwa is a B class character. She's a little tricky to learn, but she's pretty damn good. Nike, C class. Odin is actually an A class character for new players. He's really good. Oleron gets to make the C class. He's a little tricky to learn how to play. He's a magical ADC. He's fucking super powerful. Osiris is a D class. You should not be playing this god if you just started out. Pele is an A class character. She's super fun. Persephone hits D class. Again, like Nox, this character is extremely powerful. I don't have words for it. Honestly, this is an S plus character for anybody else's Smite tier list. The reason for that is her overwhelming magical power. She is probably the hardest hitting character in the game, and if you are good with her, you can one-shot people with plants, which is crazy. Her ult goes all the way across the damn screen. It can lock an entire team of people down, and it hits like a fucking truck. But you're new to the game, and you're probably not going to be able to figure it out, and you're just going to get really, really frustrated because she's really hard to play. Don't play her. Poseidon, C class. You could learn it if you wanted. Ra, B class. He'll teach you how to aim. I can say that. You'll learn how to aim. Raijin, same thing. You'll learn how to aim. Rama, you will learn how to aim. Ratatasker is actually a super easy assassin to learn how to play. S plus. Rama is going to land here until I drag his ass down to the do not play pile. Scylla is going to go in A class. Super good god to learn how to play the game with. Probably one of the best mages you can learn to play the game with. You'll learn how to target. You will blow people up. That is all you have to do. And she can escape fairly well. Sir Ket gets to go into the C class. I have terrible things to say about this god, but she's super powerful. If you have a PC or if you're playing with a mouse and keyboard on your Xbox, this god is ridiculously overpowered. And in case you guys are wondering why this video is going so fast, it's because there are over 100 of them, and we're not trying to spend all day doing this. I'm just trying to tell you what you should be doing, what you shouldn't be doing. In my opinion, that does not mean I'm right. I don't claim to be a pro leaguer. I don't even claim to be good at the damn game. I'm terrible at it. But with my experience in the game, for having played several different years, playing a lot of ranked, playing a lot of conquest, playing a lot of joust, tons of joust, so much joust, this is what's going to work for you as a new player, and there's things that aren't going to work for you, and this is probably just what's going to work best. Set, do not play this god if you're just starting out. Also very strong. I actually like this god a lot, even though he doesn't get a lot of playtime. Scotty makes a very C-class character to learn how to play. Sobek gets to be below average. He's okay. Soul, you know what? For magical ADC, she's kind of below average, but she's okay. Sun Wukong is actually an A-tier warrior. He's a very good warrior to learn how to play. Susano is a great assassin to learn how to play. Sylvanas is actually a do not play until you're experienced. Terra, you shouldn't play anyway. Thor is an A-class assassin. Thanatos is a C-class assassin. This is all based on skill rate, what it takes for you to learn how to play the game, and what is going to be powerful once you learn how to play it. Baba Yaga is the only complicated character here that landed in the top because she's so damn strong that if you do learn how to even mediocrely play her, you're going to dominate the field. The Morrigan is a C-class character. She's very hard to play. Very strong. Toth, exactly the same thing. Tyr's pretty good god, actually. He's like, I don't know. I don't like him, but he deserves to be like slightly below average for like beginning players. Uh, like Artemis lacks escapability. Apollo's kind of weak. Bellana's kind of nerfed. Chiron's a little tricky. Kukulkan's like kind of just like below average on his abilities. Tyr is just like the epitome of B class. Buller, super fucking hard to play for beginning players. People with experience can play Uller because he fills several roles. He's very good C class for sure. Vimana is a happy B class. You could play him. Vulcan, don't learn how to play this god. He's useless right now. He's not going to help you at all. Pretty fun, though. If you're just looking for something trolly to do to people, Vulcan, and just take things that say penetration. Zablanque, B class for sure. Oop, let's go back down here and load the do not play me. Bam, Zeong 10, go the fuck away. Zeus, very powerful. Trash. Very powerful trash. His odor is that of a garbage truck. Zhonghui, also super duper strong, brings nothing to the table except for himself. So if you like playing Joust in the 3v3s, is basically what it is, 3v3 Clash, both of these mages hit like GMC trucks at 80 miles an hour on the back of a Honda Civic. They are ridiculously strong, but they don't really do anything. They're like counterable and shit. If you end up in a room queued in with people that know how to play the game, they're going to smoke you. So they're not worth playing. Yomaja, B class. And believe this or not, everybody deserves to have a Guardian. Make S class with the other Guardian. So we have 3 Guardians here in S and S plus. We have Ares, Cthulhu, and Ymir. We only have 1 Warrior. Just move on. You know what? Let's change that. So, Achilles. So you could learn Milan or Achilles if you're looking for warriors. Ymir, Ares, Cthulhu if you're looking for guardians. Rat, Boxura, Arachne. You could play these assassins here if you're trying to learn assassin. ADCs, I really suggest Neith for your first ADC. I suggest Jingwei immediately afterwards. Very good character. And then for mages to try to like learn how to be powerful, Baba Yaga, Discordia, Merlin, but your first mage should probably be Scylla. Very good. Or even Kukulkan if you're not going to go into the fight. Like, kind of B tier. But I'm going to leave this here for just a second so you guys can get a really good pause of the screen if you're trying to look at characters. Okay. I'm going to drag this down so you can get the B to D tier stuff going on a little bit. Let me bring this up just a little smidgen here. Cooperate with me. It like just wants to block out the bottom. That's okay. Let's go ahead and leave it like right here for a minute. Yeah, that's not so bad. B tier, this is all super good. They're like below average because some of them are really powerful, some of them aren't that powerful, some of them are easy to play. Like there's a lot of reasons I drop them in here for new players, but this is a good spot to start. These are heroes that I wouldn't suggest. You could learn them if you wanted. Some of them are really strong. Like if you're playing Anubis and you're brand new to the game and nobody knows how to counter Anubis, go watch a how to play Anubis video, which is basically look at me, I can steal your life. and it do exactly what the video says. And as long as the other guy on the other side of the screen has no literal clue what the hell is going on, you're gonna just steamroll them. You're gonna steamroll them. It could be your first game ever. If you just follow the video, you're gonna just totally wreck people with this god. Super powerful. I can't say enough about how strong he is. What I can tell you is he's niche play as hell, and at later levels in the game, this is not going to do you any good because he's going to get countered like fucking crazy. All of this down here is so complex to get into the reasons that they're down here that I don't even want to. But remember, D stands for do not. Do not, if you are starting the game, play these gods. I don't care if they're in free rotation. I don't care if somebody gifts them to you. I don't care what your reason is. These gods are all trash for first time and beginning players because they're either too damn complex or they're just lacking in the skills and traits you need to learn how to play the game. So they're no good. Focus on this kind of stuff up here. There's a bunch up here to look at. You know, we got 10, there's 20 gods right here, right? 25, 32. There's like 32 gods right here to pick from. Out of 100, that's a third. You could play a third of the gods in the game starting out and be just fine. You can be just fine. These gods are really strong. They're really good. You can learn how to aim with Scylla. You can learn how to jungle when you play any of these jungles, and they're all really strong and really easy to play. Neith, like you want to play ADC, this is a super easy character to play, and she is just damn good. She's a monster. Achilles makes a great warrior. Watch an Achilles tutorial. Rock the exact build you see in the video. You're a new player. No one's going to notice that you're fucking doing a YouTube build unless the other guy's a smurf. And like his ult auto kills things below 20%. That's just ridiculous. Like free kill. I suck at the game, but I know how to hit the Y button. Okay, well, here's my number 4. You lose. Super good. Mir, everybody will love you. Learn how to play this guy. Everyone will love you. They'll be like, oh, look, there's Mir. He stunned that dude, and I killed him. That was great. And that's because Mir just basically does that. Discordia, I can hit my first ability, and you died. This is great. Merlin, you're that guy. You're a button masher, right? That's all you do. I push buttons really, really fast. Merlin is a great god for that because he has a shit ton of ability. So if you're like lackadaisically aiming, you might actually kill something with this, right? So these are all really good gods. With that, though, that is Table Talks, guys. We hope you enjoyed the video. We hope that you have fun when you watch us. If you stuck it all the way out, you're a real trooper. Really appreciate you coming over and watching the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, drop a comment below. Let us know if there's anything else that you want to see or any arguments you have. And in fact, if you disagree with me entirely, we want to hear about it here on Table Talks because we'll talk about it on the next video. We'll talk about how you disagree. We'll talk about why you disagree. We'll even get into some more complicated things. If you want to see advanced tutorials, advanced videos, or anything else in relation to this particular game, let us know. And if there's any other games you want or videos you want to see us cover, please let us know in the comments below and we will get back to you as quickly as we can. And as always, this is Table Talks. Please enjoy the rest of your day and stay nerdy.